Hey guys, Orange Box. Quite a few people in the comments have been asking for a Minecraft frames per second test running OptiFine, and I've always called them the SEUS Shaders, but I don't know if that's the way it's really pronounced or not, but it's Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders. So I thought we would just do a quick video showing some of the frame rates behind that, and as you can see here, I was testing that out a little bit just to make sure that it was okay before throwing the recording up there. Anyway, maybe we should look at the options real quick. So when you install the Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders mod, you'll get this shaders button here, and as you can see, I'm running the 10.1 Ultra version of that. And basically, once you get that installed, I think one of the only things you need to, or there's three things you need to double check. They recommend that you turn the block damage on, the cloud shadows off, and the old lighting off. Otherwise, pretty much everything else here was left just the defaults. So then under video settings, and since OptiFine is running this, this looks a little bit different than you're used to, I guess, with just vanilla Minecraft. The only thing that I wanted to turn on was the continuous connected textures. That's what it's called. So fancy. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get in there. I think everything is set up okay, and we'll take a look at that. So let's go ahead and delete this, and then I thought that I would do kind of what we did for the last Minecraft video, where I'll put in a seed and then maybe we can test out the different chunks. So I'm just gonna say opt SEUS, you know, and I think for this one I'm going to use creative. That way we can fly around a little bit more and maybe try to force the more chunk loading. But I believe that I have it set to 8 chunks right now, so we're going to stick with that. Oh, a seed. How about we just say opt SEUS. Let's create this world here. Okay, so let's get the frames up. Let's just double check that I'm at 8 chunks real quick. Video settings, yeah. So render distance is 8. Yeah. So I guess we can do a little walking around and see how this works. So far, so good. I mean, I know that it says 25-ish, maybe up to 30 frames per second. But, you know, when I'm sitting here playing it, I don't notice any kind of lag, really. So I would say playable at 8 chunks without a problem. You know, I hope this gets picked up on the screen recording software, but as I'm moving around, you may see that water's glitching a little bit. At first I thought maybe it was something I did wrong. You know, for that fact, it may still be. But I did a little bit of research online, and I saw that some other people have that going on in their videos too. What an annoying thing. But I did find that there is at least a temporary solution to it, unless you can just live with it. And it all revolves around having a torch in your hand. So let's go ahead and just load the torch up on our bar there. And so now when I'm holding this torch, that water doesn't have that little glitch. Now if I switch it over to like my second hotbar spot, that glitch will come right back. So we'll switch it right now. And if I move again, you can see that glitch. And then if I switch it back to 1 with holding the torch, that glitch is gone. So I don't know, for those people that are out there that may use the shader mod a lot or prefer it and use it all the time, you know, holding the torch is one way to, I guess, kind of get around that little glitch, or at least until I can figure out what in the heck is causing that. So I don't know, I think it does pretty well at 8 chunks. I won't complain about it. So, you know, I do notice a little bit of visible lag, like right there when I'm flying around, but you know, when you're flying around in creative, you're kind of forcing the chunk loads a lot faster, quicker, whatever the right word is for it, than, you know, if you were just down there walking on the grass, which in that case, you may not notice any visible lag. So like I said, you saw when I started this up that I had a previous saved world. You know, I was testing this out a little bit before I decided to throw the video up, just to kind of get an idea of, you know, what kind of chunk rendering distance would work best. And I kind of decided that, at least from my perspective, that, you know, the 8 chunk loading was about the best performance I could get out of it on the Y50. So maybe we'll drop out of this map and maybe knock it up to 10 chunks and just kind of see how our frames per second drop at a 10 chunk rendering. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get out of this guy and we'll delete that. I know the name doesn't matter, but we'll rename it the same thing. We'll go creative, and I believe that this is what I used for the seeds, so let's go ahead and do this again. Oh, you know what? Real quick, let's change it to 10 chunks first. Sorry if you can hear the thunder. We're getting one heck of a nasty thunderstorm. Okay, so let's create her and see what happens to our frames per second this time. So I would like to get the torch out again just to kind of clear up that water glitch right away. Oh, and I guess we could use this. You know, so for people that are pretty familiar with Minecraft, I think, you know, when you first spawn into a new world, if you kind of let the chunks render a little bit before you move around too much, that overall you'll kind of get a better response to your frames. But let's go ahead and fly around, and if I can even do it, geez. And let's force some of this chunk rendering. You know, you'll probably see some of the lag spikes I'm getting a little bit. But really, all in all, I mean, it's I feel like it's, I guess, performing just about as well as the 8 chunk did when I'm flying around here anyway. Yeah, we have some annoying Minecraft weather going on for real outside. Thundering like crazy. You know, I'm pretty happy with the 10 chunks. Let's see if we can't turn this up to maybe 12, or you know what, maybe we should just skip right by 12 and try 16. Let's just max her out and see what kind of performance we get. So, alright, let's do that. So let's get her up to 16 first. And I think that's all I need to change. Okay, let's do this again. We'll go creative, and we'll get that guy back in there. Same seed. All right, let's do it. Okay. That seems like every time I increase the chunk rendering distance, we get just about the same performance. Wow, this one's lagging quite a bit now, actually. Let's get our torch back out. Prevent some of that funny water glitch. We'll do some flying. So far, so good. And you know, maybe for what it's worth, OptiFine is optimizing the game a little bit too. But as I'm kind of flying around and forcing some of these chunks to load, I can kind of see that at least I feel like I'm getting some more lag spikes. It's not bad. Yeah. It's chugging along a little bit. But for a laptop, I mean, I really can't complain, because this is the first laptop I've ever used that can even really go as high as 10 or 12 or especially even 16. So, all right, well, maybe that'll give a pretty good indication of what we can do here. So, these shaders do look nice, I have to say. Yeah, if any of the viewers know how to fix this water glitch with either settings in OptiFine or just settings within the Sonic Ethers shader pack, please let me know in the comments, because that is kind of annoying. You know, you don't want to have to carry a torch around every time when you're up here like that, but hopefully that's coming through in the recording too, and I'm not making anybody seasick here. But yeah, so it doesn't do it with the torch on. Okay, well, I think I'll call that a video, and please leave a like, leave some comments, we'll chat about what we've seen, and I guess we'll go from there. So until next time, thanks guys.